just how significant are these comments?
Well, it shows that Beijing is losing patience, although they are keeping to the official line that they've been holding since the beginning of these protests, that this is of the responsibility of the Hong Kong government, and that they support the Hong Kong government and the Hong Kong police force to deal with this on their own terms. But they are showing that if they deem it necessary, they will step in to resolve this situation themselves. A little bit of context on this video. It's taking place on the 92nd anniversary of the creation of the People's Liberation Army, which is the Communist Party's army, which was behind the foundation of the People's Republic of China in 1949. And it also happens it's also being aired about a week after the Defense Ministry here in Beijing made a previous statement saying that that the People's Liberation Army can intervene in Hong Kong at the request of local authorities. So again, flexing their muscles, showing that if this goes too far, they will step in. And there's also another thing that's happened in the last week which will show Beijing's resolve in resolving this issue, this Hong Kong issue, is the fact that on Tuesday took place a military drill in southern China, in Guangdong, just on the other side of the border with Hong Kong, where over 190,000 police officers held a military drill just to prepare for the 70th anniversary celebrations of the People's Republic of China. And this is not a usual kind of drill. This is clearly a message intended for the demonstrators in Hong Kong.
So will those comments have any effect on the protest movement?
Well, most probably not. The resolve of the protesters is ironclad. They've been in the streets for 2 months, and if anything, their demands and their belief in their demands has only grown stronger since then, mostly because they haven't really seen any response from government authorities, who have not responded to any of their demands, merely just suspending the extradition bill, which started these protests, and not withdrawing it completely, which is one of their demands. This has become a movement which is about much more than just this extradition bill project, which would have allowed suspects in Hong Kong to be extradited towards mainland China. This is about the pro-democracy movement. This is about asking Hong Kong's chief executive, Carrie Lam, to step down. So they will continue to make their case in the streets of Hong Kong in the days to come, in the weeks to come, up to the end of the month, and possibly even further. Really, on Wednesday, there was a typhoon in Hong Kong, and still then, protesters are still in the streets making their case. So a video from the People's Liberation Army, there's a strong chance that won't be enough to stop them from doing what they're doing.